What's up, ravers? Hope everyone had a great weekend. My name is Gemfire and this is my MPC 2000 XL. Today we'll be making a wobbly tech house beat that sounds a little something like this. And if you want to know how I did it, make sure to stick till the end of the video. Now let's go. To make things easier, we'll load up the samples that I already have on my MPC 2000 XL. Let's listen to a few kicks that we have over here. Yeah, you know what? This one is alright. Now let's go for some hats. Yeah, that might work. This one is cool as well. I'll keep this one. I need to find an open hat. Alright, so now we have our kick and a few hats. Let's turn this into a beat. Let's go to 130 BPM. The first track is gonna be our kick drum. Let's go, baby. Track 2 is gonna be our open hat. I think I'll use this one for the open hat. Okay, so now let's try and add some shuffle to it. So we have this short hi-hat sample. Let's record this to a new track. Yeah, it sounds alright, but we need to add some swing. So let's go to timing, shift timing later, notes all, swing. Let's set it around like 58, 59 with the amount of 2. And let's see how that sounds. Yeah, that's alright. So now we'll need a clap. Let's try and look for a clap in another sample pack. I have this Vinyl House drum samples by Sennheiser. I like this clap. It has this old school feeling to it. It's so lo-fi, but yeah, that's Vinyl House drum samples. That's the name of the sample pack. So these are literally lo-fi old school samples. All right, so let's record the clap to a new track. You know what? I really shouldn't have recorded this clap at full level. Let's redo it. Actually, I'll set it to 16 levels with velocity as a parameter. And I'll record it once more, and that way I can add some variation to the clap with velocity. We need a melodic sample. Should I start with the bass or should I? No, you know what? Recently, I think like in the last few months when I start a project, I'm trying to start with like a pad of some sorts, maybe a chord sample. And then only when I have the melodic part written down, I can start working on the bass line. Yeah, that's too old school. That might work. Ooh, nice deep house vibes. All right, we have 3 samples. Now let's go to a new track. You know what I should do? I should probably put the sample to 16 levels and put in note variation. You know what? Let's duplicate this pattern. So we'll go into edit mode, bar, first bar 2, last bar, excuse me. We'll go into bar, first bar 1, last bar 2, and after bar 2, we're gonna insert like 3 copies. That makes it an 8-bar loop. Yeah, that's the math. You can't beat the math, guys. All right, I will exit 16 levels. Let's turn this sample to 16 levels again. Let's overdub it. Or should I put it to a separate track? Yeah, let's record it to a separate track because why not? Let's go. And I really want to add some variation to this, so you know what? No, let's keep it at 4 bars just for now. That way it will be easier for me, dude. Okay, now we need add some variation. We'll just go into bar number 4, and we will record it. We'll just press record and play. Okay. Alright, so now we have some minor variations in our beat, and I know it can sound a little bit boring as of now, but I will add some more variations, some effects, and it will be the hottest house track that you've ever heard. Probably not, but yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Now would be a pretty good time to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, so hit that subscribe button all the way down. I don't really like this sample. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's set it to mono. And let's pitch it down. I found that pitch and melodic samples down on the MPC 2000 XL sometimes make them sound really cool. It's just this pitching algorithm. Alright, yeah, that sounds totally different when we pitch it an octave down. What if we pitch our second sample all the way an octave down? Now, you know, that might be too much. Let's go for like 7 semitones. Let's add a filter to the sample. And we'll add some envelope. We can probably go with less resonance. You know, I think it's about time that we start sending individual samples out through this 8 output board that I have over here and directly into the mixer. So let's start with a kick. Mixer, drum 1. We'll mute this in stereo output. Individual. So as this is a stereo sample, it uses 2 channels. As you can see here, 1 and 2. That's going to be these channels over here. So I'll pan them left and right. All right, here you go. And we'll do the same with our melodic samples. We'll assign them to tracks 3 and 4. All right, so now is the time to find a bass sample. Okay, let's use the vinyl house drum samples then. Okay, you know what? This might work. Hey guys, while I was editing the video, I realized that I got about 20 minutes of raw audio missing. For some reason, I did not record. Those 20 minutes would have been shorted into like 2 minutes of the final video, and I just made a bass line and I connected my iPad to use it as an effects unit, which I did in a few previous videos, and I showed you how to do that. So well, I'll continue from here. Yeah, it sounds alright, but you know what? I want to change the clap sound. So let's see if we can get another clap. Let's try some claps from Vengeance EDM Essentials Volume 3. Yeah, let's try this one. Although, yeah, you know what? I'll keep it short. Yeah, this one definitely cuts better through the mix. I might even have to make it a bit quieter. Okay, so now let's try and find a rim shot. There's this trap snare folder in Vengeance EDM Essentials Volume 3, and based on my experience, I can say that trap snares usually work great as rim shots for house music. So let's see what kind of snares we have here. Yeah, you know what? That might work if we cut the tails a little bit. So let's keep this one. Let's see what else do we have here. Yeah, so like a basic 808 snare. Okay, so we have about 3 snares. Let's probably edit this one out as well. And let's see which one of them works better with our track. I think that these two work the best, although this one is a bit loud. And also, this one has a really wide stereo field. But yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. All right, let's go. And also, you know what? Let's try and pitch them down a little bit. I always like pitching samples down for some reason. They just sound cooler. So what else can we do to spice this loop up? So let's filter it up a bit. And same thing as we did with the last sample, let's add an envelope to it. Let's close it all the way down. All right, so now let's listen to both of them. You know what? I just had an idea. We can use this sample, although, and please bear with me, yeah, you'll see what I want to do in a minute. We can use the sample as a kind of wobble. If we close it further down and just edit the attack. So like we'll have a second pattern. I'll keep the first part of the original melody, this sample. So let's record this one. Let's go to track number 6 and let's record our second sample, melody, whatever. So now we have two patterns, and let's listen to both of them. You know what? This sample is a bit too quiet. Let's boost our mixer volume. Yeah, now, this thing that it really annoys me that you can't just turn off 16 levels once you're in some kind of menu other than the main menu on the MPC 2000 XL. I wish they still had updates for this thing. Like, this is really annoying. So, all right, anyway, let's go back into our mixer. So we boosted the volume on these two channels to make this sample louder, but now this sample is too loud, so I'll just turn it down on the MPC itself. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or if you learned something new today, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, now would be a pretty good time to do that. And I will see you in the future. Cheers.